Sauce experience. We here. We're gonna switch it up. Y'all gonna get the look. I'm gonna give y'all the look, right? Y'all gonna get the look. Yeah, this is where I was messing up at. Um, I should have been on this way. I should have been on this way. We ain't gonna do no background. No background, right? Move the mic over. We're gonna get our pre-recordings on. All we had in the studio setting, man. You know what I'm saying? I should have been tapping into this type of a wave, man. I was, a lot on my mind, man. A lot on my mind. But we getting it together now. All right. So, let me bring this here. Get this over here so I can have a good script. All right. Appreciate that, right? So this is how we doing. I gotta utilize the studio settings and start knocking out my pre-recordings, right? So that is what we're gonna be doing, man. Doing these pre-recording joints.
Hey, you, I'm Champ 5, and shout out to the Source Talk Podcast. You already know what it is. Let's go.
Yeah, shout out to Champ 5, man. Salute to the OG. But we also got the theme music that we're gonna be dropping, incorporating. Shout out to CW Thumbnail. The producer, yes, CW Thumbnails.
Check the blueprint, homie. The hustle total. Shanewz starts the wave. The vision is golden. Top tier manager. I'm running the whole while these rookies just dreaming. I'm keeping it clean. Shanewz brand. We the kings of the fight. War eagles soaring. We taking the light. Dragon riders gallop, destroy the competition. Shanewz on top. That's the worldwide vision. Shanewz on top. That's the worldwide vision.
Yeah, Shanewz on top. That's the worldwide vision. But in this video, we are going to get into the plane crash at LaGuardia Airport last night, roughly before midnight. So it was last night, Sunday evening, Monday morning. Now I believe that LaGuardia has just reopened at noon, but they didn't. I mean, 2 p.m. They did not have planes flying out because they was conducting the investigation, right? But before I, throw up other people's content and do the content scenario, we're gonna go through the reports of what actually happened, right? And I have my notes here. Look, we getting nice with it, right? We're taking the content serious, right? So, an Air Canada Express flight from Montreal crashed on the runway at LaGuardia Airport late Sunday night, like I just stated. It was just before midnight. So, it actually is Sunday. Unfortunately, there were a couple of fatalities. Both the pilot and the co-pilot were killed in the crash. And when I show some of the footage, you're gonna see the front end of the plane. Terrible damage. It looked crazy. It was crazy. So what we actually know, right? And I got this all in my notes for doing this, content, right? It was an aircraft, a CRJ 900 regional jet from Montreal, Canada to New York. Right? Now, some of the initial reports, last night, for those of y'all that's from New York and we had rain. It was foggy, right? So there was a fire engine truck on the runway. That is what the plane collided into. Now, when I play some of these videos on YouTube, right, you're going to hear people that was in the actual plane, what they experienced, right? One lady is going to say how the flight attendant said, in case of emergency, don't worry about your luggage, right? Another guy is going to come on and say how turbulence, when they landed, it was kind of rough, right? Listen, this is how fast it happens. You ever travel on a plane, So when they landed, it was rough, right? Then he said within 2 seconds, that's quick. One Mississippi, two Mississippi. It was a collision. People were flying all over, right? They were flying. The lady's gonna say that people were bleeding, bumped up, bruised up, right? Now, I believe 32 people, no, 41 people were initially taken to the hospital, right? 32 were released. 9 subsequently will still have serious injuries, including one of the flight attendants and the 2 pilots. The pilot and the co-pilot lost their lives in this, which is tragic, man. But I'm gonna pull up these pictures, right? Or videos. I have not actual pictures, but videos, right? And in these videos, we can see it. You're gonna see the front end damage of this plane, which was terrible, right? It was terrible. How are we looking? Look. Okay, look. They have a whole bunch. So what we're gonna do is passenger reenact. I'm gonna use that one. I'm definitely gonna use that one. Right? Content over here, man. We gotta step it up, and that's what I've been doing. And I want to say shout out to all of the closet clowns. You know who? You know the closet clowns. The closet clowns are the guys that watch you but don't give it up. They attempt to copy you, but they don't give it up. And you guys are helping me to understand how big my platform is and how I need to start stepping it up. And that's what I'm doing now. Normally, I come here, I do a long, dragged out live stream. No, no more of those. We're going to start utilizing the studio space and do a lot of these pre recorded videos. But here you can see, if you go on YouTube, everybody has been covering this, right? I wanted, this is the guy right here. I want y'all to hear his story first. He actually was on the plane, right? He was on the plane when this transpired. And this is going to be courtesy of ABC 7, right? ABC 7. So we want to give them their flowers. And we're going to be doing commentary over their stuff. This is educational purposes only. Fair Share Act.
Running a business is nonstop. Unfortunately,
Content,
so are
yeah.
cyber threats. Optimum Business Secure Fiber
Content.
Internet moves fast.
You with Phil Tate live for us at LaGuardia Airport with the latest on this collision. And Phil, this morning, you spoke to people who were on that plane.
Yeah, Pedro, I didn't go speak with people who were on that plane, but I spoke with people who were just a few rows behind first class. The picture that we've seen from much of the damage of that plane is really to the nose of
The nose. Look, let me stop it. This is probably why. This is probably why the pilot and the co-pilot are deceased. Because you're gonna see in this footage, majority of the impact was on the nose of the plane. They hit a fire engine. And you know those planes be moving and grooving. They hit a fire engine, man. So that is probably why the pilot and the co-pilot are deceased. Because the impact, yeah, you're gonna see it. The impact is crazy.
Fire truck that was here on the ground, as you all just mentioned moments ago. Unfortunately, the pilot and the co-pilot have died. 41 people were sent to the hospital. 32
That's I did not say all this. See, look, I'm getting good, y'all. I covered all of that.
for their injuries. Those two folks who I spoke with, they said that someone who they were traveling with was also injured. They noticed that they had a broken nose, and that is just one of the many injuries that folks are facing this morning. But I want you all to take a listen to those two people who I spoke with as they just recounted those terrifying moments of board that.
Now, remember, I broke some of this down, man. I gotta stop it and go. I said 41, 32 went to the hospital, 9 still seriously injured, 2 deaths, right? 2 killed after the plane crash. This is courtesy of ABC 7, but this is the news by yours truly, Shanewz. Source experience content, man. Reaction time.
One of our friends was several rows back from us, and like we walked past him on the way out because he was trying to find his glasses, and his nose was totally broken, bleeding on his face. Like a lot of people smacked their head against the seat in front of them.
We're heading home. We're like, we got checked out. We either have a couple bruises, but we're just tired and want to go to bed.
Look at the plane right there. That is the plane. But you hear what they said? A lot of people got sustained broken noses, bruises, and bumps. But that is the front end of the plane. Air Canada plane coming from Montreal to New York. If you look, the whole front nose of the plane looks ripped off. It looks ripped off. That's where the pilot and co-pilot was at. Just ripped off. Right? Rest in peace to those two. Now, feel free, put it in the comment section, man. Put it in the comment section, right? That is the front end damage, man. It's luckily only 2 fatalities, right? So far I haven't found any reports on, the fire engine, what happened with them. I'm pretty sure they had to be banged up too. Or maybe they wasn't in the what's the name? But the 2 pilots that were in the front of the nose of this plane are deceased. And as you can see those pictures,
And we're hoping for those injured that they make a full recovery video on your screen capturing that significant damage to the nose of the regional jet that had landed here at LaGuardia.
see there goes, look, let me stop it again. Look. Look at the look at the fire engine. That's the fire engine right there, looking turned over like a Bigfoot truck, right? That looks like a Bigfoot truck right here. Y'all see that? That's the fire engine that they hit. But man, this is a terrible, terrible collision. This was once again at LaGuardia Airport Sunday night, just before midnight. Just before midnight. Flight coming from Air Canada, Montreal to New York. You know, this is the news by Shanewz, giving y'all a breakdown, right? Content. Switching it up a little bit. But feel free to drop your comments and thoughts, man. Tragic, man. You know, tragic.
We're told as it was rolling down the runway and it slammed into that vehicle that was responding to another incident. But you can just see the front of that plane elevated on top of the Mago truck. What authorities says the truck, again, was dealing with another incident, but that collision activated emergency response protocols. The Air Canada...
Most of the passengers have now left the terminal. They were either transported to Elmhurst or Presbyterian Hospital in Queens. Those who did not get transported were taken to the lounge. Their families came and they were reunited. I believe there are very few still here. NTSB arrived, the first portion of NTSB arrived approximately 3:30 this morning. More investigators we anticipate to be on site around 6 this morning.
Yeah, see, they're doing that's why the airport was shut down, they said. I think now it's operating, but before 2 p.m., now what's going on? They had to do, see, there it is right there. LaGuardia Airport closed until 2 p.m. Man, I'm on point with this, man. Content, I'm on point. So, to approximately about 2 p.m. Monday afternoon, the airport was shut down. This was an intense investigation onto what led to this.
And then we will follow their lead on what their investigation requires, and they will have the time they need to make that determination.
Now, several questions still loom right now. The investigation will be in the hands of the NTSB, but still, we'll be really looking for a lot of answers from them. As for here at LaGuardia Airport, they've been at a full ground stop, and we know that service will be suspended at least till 2 p.m., but I can just tell you there are many...
Yeah, service was suspended to 2 p.m. Now, this comes on the heels of what I reported over on the weekend, right? Now, dealing with all of this, on top of TSA workers being short-staffed. Imagine that. You go to the airport, you got a flight today on Monday. You get there, they tell you the airport is shut down at 2 p.m. Look, that is, man, it doesn't pay to fly right now, right? Literally. You can't get flights. Flights are being canceled left and right. The airport, one of the major airports, you know, New York has two major airports, LaGuardia and JFK. LaGuardia was shut down to 2 p.m. Monday afternoon. They say it all the time. When it gets bad, it gets bad. And this was bad right here, man. But rest in peace to those two pilots, co-pilot and the pilot, man. They lost their lives, man, unfortunately. But hopefully you guys dug this little report, you know. We're switching it up a little bit. I probably would definitely be dropping this at some point tonight. This would definitely be a nighttime video, Monday evening video, because this is Monday news, right? By Shanewz. But how is the content looking now, man. And as we always do, we gotta close with the theme music, man, right? Every superhero should have a theme song, man. And I, have one. Courtesy of my team, right? Courtesy of my team.
Check the blueprint, homie, the hustle's total. Shanewz starts the wave, the vision is golden. Top tier manager, I'm running the whole scene while these rookies just dreaming. I'm keeping it clean. Shanewz brand, we the kings of the fight. War eagles soaring, we taking the light. Dragon riders gallop, destroy the competition. Shanewz on top, that's the worldwide vision. Shanewz on top.
That's the worldwide vision. Shanewz on top. That's the worldwide vision. You do have options. Holla. How is the content looking now?
Hey, you, I'm Champ 5, and shout out to the Source Talk podcast. You already know what it is. Let's go.
Man, shout out to Champ 5 for that, right? Now that was one. That was one. 17 minutes right there, y'all. 17 minutes. See, this is what we're gonna be doing. We're gonna cook like this now, man. 17 minutes. Look, I dropped a fire video on some official news right there, right? Official news right there. Now, if I do wanna live stream, we got the stream going right here, man. We got the stream going right there, right? Now, in other news, right? I think I'm gonna do a quick Mano video, right? I got my notes right here too. I got my notes right here. CW, what's going on, man? CW, how you feeling, man? Salute to you, man. Yo, CW, what happened on Instagram? I see you're following me. You wasn't following me? What happened? Oh, I don't know what happened. I got the notification that you follow me. Now I was like, I thought he always followed. But salute. You see, we switching it up a little bit, CW. I gotta utilize the studio. So what I'm doing now is doing a lot of pre-recording. Like what you seen today. And thank you for your comment on that video. That video that I aired this morning, that was a pre-recorded live. So we're gonna be doing more of those now because we're expanding and growing. And we gotta distance. We gotta distance ourselves. Oh, you had 2 accounts, we good. Oh, you wasn't on the blah blah. Okay. I didn't know that. See, a salute to you, man. Yeah, I just did the LaGuardia video. I'll probably premiere that in a couple hours. I want to do a Mano video while I'm here. Right, Mano dropped his video, right? And then maybe you know what? I'll attempt to, cause look, that video was 17 minutes. If I do 3 videos, 20 and 20 and 20, that's 1 hour, right? But all videos ain't gonna be like that, 17, 20 minutes long, right? Well, let's get another one rocking right now, right? We'll get another one rocking right now. LCW, if you got a video while you're here that you want me to do real quick, because look, I'm in the studio, brother. Put it in the comment section. We working. You got a video, CW? CW, do you have a video? Do you have a video? If you have a video, hit me up, good brother. If you have a video, he said, no, CW, you're a genius. You know why? Because at the end of the day, right, let me say this to you, right? You advise me too, because I take counsel from you as well. So if I am a genius, that makes you a genius as well, because you were part of the War Eagle tribe. You are a general at this table, right? Physically, you're not at the table now because you're in Las Vegas, but you are at this table. You have helped to establish and grow this company and this brand, and I salute you for that. But I'm going to get to this Mano. Mano, right? Mano. Mano is hot right now. Mano dropped that video, the algorithm video. This probably won't be a long video. This ain't gonna be a long one. I'm gonna just do a little something on this right now. All right. Mano, look. Drop another one real quick, man. All right. And what? When I drop this one, how I'm gonna do it? Watch. Yeah, we cooking today, right? We are cooking. Enter the studio. Right? Yeah, look, I gotta get the theme song ready. Now, and the behind the scenes, you guys are gonna be upset because it's like, yeah, how many times you gonna keep playing the theme music? A lot. Sorry. That's what comes with the territory, man. We're doing pre-recorded videos, man.
Hey, you, I'm Champ 5, and shout out to the Source Talk podcast. You already know what it is. Let's go.
Check the blueprint, homie, the hustle's total. Shanewz starts a wave, the vision is golden. Top tier manager, I'm running the whole scene while these rookies just dreaming. I'm keeping it clean. Shanewz brand, we the kings of the fight. War eagles soaring, we taking the light. Dragon riders gallop, destroy the competition. Shanewz on top, that's the worldwide vision. Shanewz on top, that's the worldwide vision.
Yes, Shanewz on top. That's the worldwide vision. Yes, we are back with another one. This is hip hop. Hip hop. Hi hater. Hi hater. Yes, we're gonna be talking about Mano. Mano has dropped the algorithm video. I like the video too. AI'd out, right? But very good. Now, what I'm gonna do is, right, I'm gonna play the video, but I'm gonna mute it. I'm gonna mute it and I'm just gonna talk over it because that is his music, right? That is his music, and you can't play music on the internet. But I am going to definitely play the video. The video was good. I watched it today at work. Um, Thank you, thank you, thank you. Look, I got the behind the scenes joints rocking and rolling. CW thumbnail says dope Jersey classic. Yes, this is the do the right thing version. And we're speaking about Mano. Mano's the Brooklyn guy. This is the do the right thing sauce. Brooklyn Dodgers inspired. Mookie from Do the Right Thing. But this is Do the Sauce thing, right? Jackie Robinson 42 right there. Cost my brand and business. Now, sticking with Mano, great video, right? We're gonna play that video, right? We're in the studio, so we're doing a lot of pre-recordings. I like the video. In the video, he's taking shots at 50, as he should, because him and 50 got a little thing going. Also, Whack 100, Hassan Campbell, 050, the Movement China Brim. Mano was getting at a lot of these guys, right? He kind of, just getting at the YouTubers pretty much, right? Getting at the YouTubers. But I like the video, and I'm gonna play the video, but I'm not gonna play the video if you know what I mean, right? Because you can't play other people's content, but what we can do is we can actually commentate And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to commentate. I'm going to make sure that I mute it, and I'm going to commentate, right? Commentate, right? Mano, right? Mano, right? We're going to commentate. Daniel, what's going on with you? Daniel, look. Daniel, what's going on with you? Are you here, Daniel? Daniel, what's going on with you? Alright? Are you guys digging the new setup or what? Let me know. You digging the new setup? This is the new setup, man. When we're in the studio, because, shout out to all the clowns in the closet that attempt to copy. This is the real studio setting. So while I'm here, instead of doing long, dragged out live streams, I'm going to do pre-recorded videos and drops, right? Because it's cool when they do it. But here is Mano, right? That is Mano. Now, like I said, we can't play the actual music, but we can look at the video, and the video is dope. The video is dope. Here it is right here. Look, I'm going to blow it up. I'm going to blow it up. We're not going to play the music, right? Shout out to all the War Eagles. Smash the like button, man. All right, we're not going to play the music. We're going to mute it. This is the video, y'all. Mano, algorithm. Look at it. I like it a lot, man. Shout out to Mano. There's Junior's Downtown Brooklyn Cheesecake. Now, that looks like Mano. That looks like Mano. Great graphics and artwork on this, man. Right? Great graphics and artwork. This is Whack 100. Adam 22, right? It's a good video, man. What do y'all think so far? Look, I'm stopping and going. Content making, right? This is a quick reaction to the Mano video. Of course, we cannot play the actual audio because we do not own the rights to the music. So we can't do that. But what we can do is show you the visual. And the song has pretty much been out there already. So you should know what the song entails, right? You should know what the song entails, man. But I like it, man. I like it a lot. They're definitely going to be talking about this, right? Definitely going to be talking about this. Louis Armstrong housing. There's Whack 100. There's Hassan Campbell. Adam 22. Man, who did this thing with this, man? He did his thing. He has a lot of the YouTube influencers, streamers, bloggers, however you want to slice them and dice them in this. Great work by Polo Vision. Polo Vision. Great AI animation. Right? What do y'all think, man? Put it in the comments section. Right? Put it in the comments section. That looks like 10 toes down. There goes Zip with the drip. Right? The man, listen, and for a lot of these guys, Zip with the drip, 10 toes down, Hassan Campbell, 050, The Movement, China Brim, Harlem Legend TV. This is also a good look for you guys, man. It's a good look for you guys, too. The News by Shanewz, man. Jermaine Coleman is Mano's real name. Good video, Mano. Joe Crack, right? Jada. That's supposed to be academics, right? Wallow and Gilly. Vlad TV. There's Harlem Legend, right? That's Gully TV, right? Mano did his thing with this. I like the video, man. Unfortunately, like I said, you guys play it for yourself so you can hear the music. Jim Jones, right? There's 50. Let me stop it. Man, he got 50 in here as the police, y'all. As the police. Look at that. He got 50 in here as the police. NYPD. Has 50 responded yet? Has 50 responded? Man, 50 threw out the first shots, though, man. Remember 50 and Max B's video. Unfortunately, I wasn't incorporating the style that I'm incorporating now, because I probably would have gave them one of these as well. You know? But it is what it is, right? Huh? It is what it is. Nah, I look like Beetlejuice. USAG1K, do I? Hold on, let me see. Do I? Right? Do I? I don't know. I don't think I look like him. But yes, Mano, great video, man. 50 was the police, man. Look at 50. There goes China Burn put in the comments. That is there. What's the name of? Oh, man. Mano came back hard. He definitely came back hard. Because remember 50 in Max B's AI video? But this is the Mano one. This is my reaction, man. The algorithm. The algorithm. Yes, there goes Cam and May. See, he has everybody on here. That's Vlad TV, right? So, what do y'all think, man? Let's wrap it up. That's his guys. Drink champs, right? So this was dope, man. Good video. Academics right there, right? Y'all a bunch of suckers, man. I like the video though, man. That's me. I like it. I like it. I think Mano, he took his shots on the internet. Thank you, CW. Shout out to the War Eagle General. Got him out of here. Great job, CW. Much respect. Salute. And CW, when this video drops over here, you're going to see that, man. Appreciate you. I'm going to premiere this one too tonight. So I got 2 videos that I'm going to definitely be premiering tonight. Definitely premiering this algorithm reaction, Shout out to Mano, man. Jermaine Coleman. I remember Mano, quick Mano story, right? I seen Mano in Harlem many years back. At the Rucker game. And I remember a particular content creator, right? These guys always make up lies. It is, dudes just be on the internet lying. So when I hear Mano talk about how a motherfucker lie on the internet, this is what people do on the internet. But it's good to see that Mano is mastering his craft, man. Mastering his craft. And this video definitely, him and Polo Visions, great concept. Great concept, man. And the song is kind of dope, man. He sometimes you gotta roll with the punches, just like in boxing, right? He rolled with the punches, and he came back with a classic. I like it. Let's see what it does. But yes, that is my take on that, right? That's my take, right? Quick little in and out like a robbery. Definitely check out that video, right? Good substance, I would say. Good substance, right? But this is the sauce, man. We're doing our reactions, man. In studio flavor. We're not in the closet like these clowns that be copying over there with the boxing and not giving it up, man. They don't give it up over there, man. So we have to switch it up.
Check the blueprint, homie, the hustle's total. Shanewz starts the wave, the vision is golden. Top tier manager, I'm running the whole scene while these rookies just dreaming. I'm keeping it clean. Shanewz brand, we the kings of the fight. War eagles soaring, we taking the light. Dragon riders gallop, destroy the competition. Shanewz on top, that's the worldwide vision. Shanewz on top, that's the worldwide vision.
Shanewz on top, that's the worldwide vision. Content is cool when they do it, and the problem when I do. How is the content looking now?
Hey, you, I'm Champ 5, and shout out to the Source Talk Podcast. You already know what it is. Let's go.
Let's go. Shout out to Champ 5. That's 2 down, man. That's 2 down, man. Look, 2 down. Man, 40 minutes. I knocked out 2. Man. This is production. Production Monday. Now, should I do a live stream now? Yo, CW, call it. Should I do a live stream now, right? Should I do a live stream now? Or should I do the gossip section? Should I do the gossip section? Right? What's really going on with the gossip out there? Huh? I knocked out two. Two down, man. Two down. So look, when y'all see me drop this content now, man. When y'all see me drop this content, just know I'm in here working, man. 10 times rule, man. This is the 10 times rule, man. So that was the LaGuardia and the Mano. Um, Look, I didn't do nothing boxing at all, right? Mano and the LaGuardia Airport, two current event topics. I really want to do something on the war. I have it right here, but maybe I'll do my live stream right now, right? Or maybe I'll do that one. Oh, hold on, y'all. Let's see what's going on. There, look, I didn't get that notification, but look at my setup, y'all. There, look, I didn't get that notification, but look at my setup, y'all. Look at my setup. Nice, right? This is the studio. We do the what's the name? The seminars in here, right? But y'all overlooked all that, man. Y'all can't even afford one of those sessions now, man. Right? That's the seminars. If I go to the board, right? But I'm knocking these joints out now, man. He said I don't know whatever flavor you want to do. So yeah, I already did two. I already did two. Right? I already did two. Maybe I'll jump on live now, right? Um, is anything trending? CW, what's trending, right? All right, you know what I'll do? I'm gonna just do a quick vent. I'm gonna just vent real quick because I had an incident, right? Now, matter of fact, look, I'm gonna just do. We'll do this together, right? I'll call this Source Diary, right? And I'll drop this one tomorrow. We'll do it now, right? Source Diaries, right? Because I had an incident today, right? Right? This will be my live tomorrow. I'm gonna drop this one tomorrow, right? Source Diaries, right? I had an incident today now. So this will be my last recording. And then I'll try to squeeze in a live stream. Now watch this. Hold on.
Hey, you. I'm Champ 5, and shout out to the Source Talk podcast. You already know what it is. Let's go.
Check the blueprint, homie, the hustle's total. Shanewz starts the wave, the vision is golden. Top tier manager, I'm running the whole scene while these rookies just dreaming. I'm keeping it clean. Shanewz brand, we the kings of the fight. War eagles soaring, we taking the light. Dragon riders gallop, destroy the competition. Shanewz on top, that's the worldwide vision. Shanewz on top, that's the worldwide vision.
Yeah, Shanewz on top. That's the worldwide vision. Man, we are back. Now this video, This is just a little venting, man. Um, so you guys know, uh, I'm gonna play some of my content, right? Now, I am a licensed carry concealed gun owner, right? New York, New York, one of the hardest states to even get a pistol license. Now I have a carry concealed license in New York. So I can legally carry and conceal a firearm. Right? Now, I carry and conceal firearms. That's what I do. Because look, you see this right here, what I got on? I need protection, right? Not only that, I do security. But I am legally allowed to carry a firearm, right? Now, I put out some content. It premiered today, it dropped today. And I just feel like a lot of people be in the bushes. And the people that be in the bushes that do foul stuff and foul things to you, they have guilty consciences, right? And I am a child of God. God will always be with me and protect me from those that do things like this. And as somebody that is allowed to carry and conceal a gun, right? Like right now, if I want to pull my gun out and break it down or do something, I can do that, right? I can do that. I did those videos. I'm gonna show those videos on this live where I showed my pocket rocket Ruger, which was one of my favorite guns because it's small, it's compact, right? It fits in your pocket. It's a nice piece, right? Doesn't have a safety. And I was breaking this down to somebody. I was like, guns without safeties sometimes it's good. It depends on how you are with a gun. But a gun that doesn't have a safety, sometimes you shouldn't have the clip in it, right? But if it has a safety on it, by all means, keep the clip in and do what you do. But that's what I was explaining to somebody. Because I was like, I wanted to demonstrate, you know, how nice of a piece that is, right? But my thing is this, like I just said, when people have fucked up motives towards you, right? When it showed today, right? Because I aired a video out, right? I aired a video out, right? And because um, I had on a hat. They wanted to make it more than what it was, but at the end of the day, I was in contact with an attorney, and the attorney, I showed them the video as well, and I said, um, "Did I do anything wrong in this video? Like, what did I do wrong in this video, right?" I was like, the video premiered, but they made it seem like I did something wrong in the video as somebody who was licensed to carry and conceal a firearm, which I am licensed to do. Only thing I did was I had on a hat, and you see me, look, I'm not gonna do it now, of course, but you see me go into my pocket, right? I went into my pocket. Let's pull this up so you can see, right? I went into my pocket and I pulled out the gun, right? I displayed the gun. I took the clip out of the gun, and and in doing so, um, when I pulled the gun out, all I did was just display it. But as a carry concealed holder, right? I'm allowed to have that on me, right? I did not brandish the weapon at anybody. I did not pull the gun out and do like these guys do. So that kind of like irked me a little bit today. But it's all good because what that did was it sparked me to let me know, like, yo, 10 times rule, start going harder with your content. Because not only are they watching your content, a lot of people who attempted to do you wrong are really nervous right now because you are armed and you are moving righteous and honorably. That's what God told me. And how do y'all feel about that? But I'm gonna pull up some of these videos, right? These videos that are in question, right? And I say, yo, what am I doing wrong in any of these videos, right? What am I doing wrong, right? In any of these videos? And please feel free to come on when y'all watch some of these content videos and share your thoughts. Share your thoughts. But what am I doing wrong? Right? CW said that spits fire. Yes, she does. Now, I can play these videos. Right? Um, Here is the first. This is the one right here that stirred up a lot of controversy. Watch this video, man. This video premiered today. But like I said, I am licensed to carry.
Hey, how you doing? Don't be that person on the internet thinking that because you are in the woods, the bushes, and my content offends you, that when you see me, you're gonna do something to me.
I think that right there is what scared them, right? Because you heard what I said? Because see, a lot of people sit on the internet and they troll people. Did you hear what I just said? Don't think that if my content offends you, you're gonna do something to me. See, there are a lot of people with wicked intentions, right? And I want y'all to catch this vibe, man. There are many people that have wicked intentions. And this is how they feel. They feel guilty. So when I said that, right, a lot of these people that are in the woods, the bushes, trolling behind fake accounts, that probably scared the shit out of them because they're wicked. They're foul, right? They're foul.
Don't threaten me online
Mm-hmm.
because I am the father of dragons. I have big dragons, I have small dragons, and they all breathe out fire. And when you threaten their father, they will breathe out fire. Right? Here's one of my babies, right here. This is one of my baby dragons, right here. She's nice. She didn't even look like I had her on me, right? Baby dragon right here. Deadly. She's a deadly little girl.
Now, once again, let me stop it. And when you guys watch this, what did I do wrong? Did I point the gun into the camera? No. Only thing I stated was, and look at me, right? I run around like this. If I'm running around like this, I'm a trophy, right? I should have protection on me because somebody might see me and try to rob me, right? Somebody might see me and try to rob me, right? Because, like I said, people all the time on this internet, whether they're trolling or they're joking, they get at me all the time. But like I said, see, a lot of these people that do that, are in the bushes. They have foul, wicked intentions. And I think, like I said, this video scared them because they wasn't expecting that.
But just know I always have these on me. And if you threaten me, right? If you threaten me, she's liable to blow out fire. Just know that. But it's content. And how is the content looking now? You know, you do have options.
Now, when you watch this video, and I'll probably premiere this at some point, let me know what I did wrong in that video. Just let me know, man. What was threatening, menacing, or anything? As a carry concealed gun owner. That's what I am, a carry concealed gun owner. Right? But that right there just let me know that my content is rocking and rolling. It's rocking and rolling, right? Here's another video of this type of content. Shout out to CW Thumbnails.
Used to make life more affordable for the American people. In the midst of
Here it is right here, look.
exploring the pocket rocket Ruger and launching unique, engaging content
Yes.
for enthusiasts.
Right? Yeah, it's pocket rocket, man. Pocket rocket. Now, like I said, I am a licensed to carry and conceal gun owner. Right? I could pull up a whole bunch of other videos on the internet with people firing guns, doing all this with guns. I did not do nothing of the such. But like I said, when people wrong you or have wicked thoughts on you and God is covering you, and like I said, a lot of people been in the shadows for quite some time when it comes to my content. And I don't think they knew just how protected and divine and blessed I was. But that is why we are here now, because I have to start to step up the content, the delivery, and that is what you see me doing. Right? That is what you see me doing. But that was my diary of the day, man. Just a little venting. Right? Just a little venting. I think a lot of times people that wrong you or attempt to wrong you, when they know you're just locked in on what you're doing and what God has for you to do, they just get totally, look, I'm gonna take my glasses off and finish this. They get totally weird. Cause that was just weird to me. Like, I looked at that video, I was like, what is the problem? Like, did I come off as somebody who has a gun and I want to be postal? Or did I come off as somebody that has a gun, I properly hold the gun, I'm educating people on how to hold the gun, right? And all I'm saying is, for those of y'all that sit on the internet trolling people, right? Be mindful of the people that you're trolling. And my guns are all legal. Like, I'm not, if I had an unlegal firearm, if I wasn't trained on how to properly hold a gun, you think I would pull a gun out on the internet? Come on, let's make it make sense. And not only that, like I said, I run around like this when I want to. And when you run around like this, sometimes people think they can take your things, right? And if you don't have protection or you're not ready to protect yourself, sometimes they'll take your things. But hey, what do I know? Hopefully, y'all enjoyed this video, man. Oh, man, we may get a gossip video going. Let's close this one and see what we can do, man. But before I close it, I think this was number 3 in the studio. Let's get the, you know, every superhero needs a theme song.
Check the blueprint, homie, the hustle's total. Shanewz starts the wave, the vision is golden. Top tier manager, I'm running the whole scene while these rookies just dreaming. I'm keeping it clean. Shanewz brand, we the kings of the fight. War eagles soaring, we taking the light. Dragon riders gallop, destroy the competition. Shanewz on top, that's the worldwide vision. Shanewz on top, that's the worldwide vision.
Shanewz on top, that's the worldwide vision. Like, share, and subscribe. You know you do have options. Holla.
Hey, you, I'm Champ 5, and shout out to the Source Talk podcast. You already know what it is. Let's go.
Oh, man. Damn. Yeah, watch this. Hold on. Damn. Look. Hopefully they pick up. Yeah, they sent me a video.
Welcome to the voicemail.
Damn. They sent me a video, right? Alright, let me try to FaceTime them. Hopefully they pick up. They sent me a video. I did it already. I did it. Damn. I gotta tell them. They told me to do a video on the airplane crash. Yeah, they told me to do a video on the airplane crash. Yo, check the vibes, man. That's crazy that you sent me that. I already did that video, right? Yo, you're gonna live a long time. As you can see, look, I'm in here doing my pre-recordings right now, working. I did that video. That was the first video I did. And I tried to hit you up for the gossip section. But look, we in here working right now. Hit me back. Maybe I'll get you in a segment. You know, you do have what? Options. How is the content looking now? Jerseys are available. Look, I'm popping it. I'm popping it, man. The News by Shanewz. You know, you do have options. Yeah. Man, so as I know you're trying to educate, but they taking it wrong. Yeah, CW, of course they're gonna take it wrong, especially when they are, you know, doing you wrong, right? If people that do you wrong, like I said, they're in the shadows, they're in the bushes with it, CW. All right, that was 3 videos. I did an hour of pre-recorded videos. So maybe now, right? Now, CW, would you like to jump on? Would you like to jump on, CW? Let me know. Would you like to jump on? Let me know, CW. I'll bring you on. Are you available? I'm gonna do one more. We could do one more right now, CW. I still have an hour time left, but if you want to jump on, let me know, CW. You want to jump on? Would you like to jump on, CW? Would you like to jump on, CW? Let me know. Cause this is gonna be my last recording. If you wanna come on, holla at me.
Hey, you. I'm Champ 5, and shout out to the Source Talk podcast. You already know what it is. Let's go.
Check the blueprint, homie, the hustle's total. Shanewz starts the wave, the vision is golden. Top tier manager, I'm running the whole scene while these rookies just dreaming. I'm keeping it clean. Shanewz brand, we the kings of the fight. War eagles soaring, we taking the light. Dragon riders gallop, destroy the competition. Shanewz on top, that's the worldwide vision. Shanewz on top, that's the worldwide vision.
Yeah, Shanewz on top. That's the worldwide vision. Well, now we are going to officially do the news by Shanewz. This is reaction time. Yes, this is actually the podcast, so we'll play around a little bit, right? All these are pre-recorded videos. All right, he said you got anger problems. All right, CW. So just watch me work. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go over here. Put that right here. We're gonna get over here to the I Jizza. We're gonna go to the I Jizza. This is all reactions, right? Salute to everybody that's rocking and rolling with us, right? D Nice, what's going on, good brother? How are you, man? I'm in the studio, D Nice. So what I'm doing is we are working smarter, not harder. So, I've been coming here for over a year and a half, right? Over a year and a half. And a lot of times I was always doing my live streams in here. And it dawned on me today, I had a lot of things going on. It dawned on me that I need to really utilize when I come here the 10 times rule. So what you see me doing now is 10 times the work. Really, literally 10 times the work. And this is the studio. So I think I already did 3 pre-recordings. I got a couple more that I did. And this one right here will definitely be dropping Tuesday morning. This is going to be the Tuesday morning content, right? But this content is strictly reaction, man. Strictly reaction, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to spice it up for y'all, man. Let's spice it up, man. Right? We are going to spice it up. That is Aiden Ross. We're taking it all the way back. Now, we talked about this morning, so we don't need to talk about that. This right here we talked about. This right here we didn't. I covered this, but I did not cover this. So what I'm going to do right now is actually cover this, right? Now, over the weekend, there was a lot going back and forth in regards to Aiden Ross not paying Blueface, right? But I think they got that straightened out. But I wanted to do my follow-up on this, and this is the follow-up right here. Aiden Ross is talking about why he did not initially pay Blueface. Catch the content, yeah? Catch the vibes.
Except them. Why? Because you can't go around saying that shit's rigged, and you can't not wear a rainback patch on your shorts when you contractually sign an obligation. And yeah, you can't talk about how much you're paying or being paid. So yeah, it sucks because he's probably one of the worst people to ever work with when it comes to business ever. Allegedly, in my opinion, of course. Ever.
Now, if this is true, right? I didn't get all the way into it, but you see what he said, right? If he did do these things, right? He did not wear the agreed upon thing that he was supposed to wear, right? That is a breach of contract, which could cause him not to be getting paid, which is accurate. The other thing, if that's in the contract, which is will be considered an NDA, non-disclosure agreement, he should not be disclosing how much he was paid. That is another way for him to not get paid. And then the third thing that he said that I also caught was, about the rocking of the patch. And then the slander, the slander, the slander of the company, which if you guys that sit online know, remember I talked about that? I think Al Heyman. I think Al Heyman. That's why those guys always got to thank Al. I like to thank Al. I like to thank Al. But definitely, if those things were breached, yeah, they. But I think they got this straightened. I think they got this straightened, man. Right? I think they got that straightened out. But that's the quick follow up on that. Oh my God! Now this right here, Jamaica is good. Look at this. Oh, look. Oh my God! Look. That's called a full moon, right? Do you guys see that? Well, when you guys watch this, this is a full moon. Now I'm gonna click on her page real quick. Jamaica is good. That's a wig that she has on. But man, that ain't a wig right here. Look at the moon. The moon goddess, right? Look at these pictures though. Look at these pictures, man. But she's an extension specialist. She specializes in extensions, right? She specializes in hair extensions. But this was her frame. I think she took them down. She had more up there. Yeah, she took them down. But Jamaica is good, man. What do y'all think about that? Jamaica is good. Now, some of you guys that like to come over here trolling, especially, the He-Man woman hater trolls, y'all definitely are not gonna be into that. y'all are definitely not gonna be into that. Man, it's a lot going on today. We're very popular in here streaming. Yeah, y'all definitely, the He-Man woman haters, y'all definitely are not gonna be digging that right there. But that was nice, to say the least. Very nice. Now she must have took the other joints down because she had more up there. She definitely had more up there. Now when I click on the posters, yeah, I think she took them down. Look, we'll click one more time. Yeah, she definitely took them down. There was more, but at least I got to get to that, right? There were definitely more up there. There were definitely more. Moolah, right? Moolah. Now tonight is a gym night, y'all. Tonight is a gym night. CW said facts in the behind the scenes, man. Let's see if we can get the homie on for the gossip segment. We're gonna try. I couldn't get her earlier. But we will try now to get her on for the gossip segment. We're trying to do this for another good 20 minutes, right? We want to get another good 20 minutes in, man. Right? Let's see if we can get her on.
Your call has been for.
Damn. Nah, we can't get her on. I was gonna try to get her on. That's two team members that declined to come on. CW thumbnails declined, and also she declined, right? But Sticking with that, let's go over here to the Mason brothers. Abdullah Mason is on fire right now, right? This is a little bit of boxing for y'all, man. Abdullah Mason's on fire. He said, I like the girls. Yes, as you should, CW. Right? As you should. These are the Mason Five, man. There they go, man. The Mason Five, man. Five brothers out of Cleveland, Ohio, doing it big. Now, I'm going to say allege, right? I'm going to say allege. But you know, Top Rank just linked that deal. Top Rank just inked that deal. And when you go to Top Rank's page, look, right? This is all alleged. I don't know. It has not been confirmed. It's cool when these guys do it, right? But when you go to Top Rank's page, Top Rank just inked that deal with DAZN, right? And here is their thumbnail of that, right? Abdullah Mason is in the front, right? He's in the front. Keyshawn Davis, Xander, Emilio Vargas, Shushu Carrington, Navarrete, Brian Norman Jr., Raymond Maitaya, Janabek, I do not know who that is, Kristen Miabile, Richard Torres. This is Oshaki Foster. This looks like Tiger Johnson, Jared Anderson, and I don't know who these three are. But like I was telling Bolus today, you do not see Teofimo Lopez in this flyer. You also don't see Jihad Tucker in this flyer, right? So notable people are not in the flyer, right? But back to what I was saying, right? Abdullah Mason not only is in the flyer, he is all over the DAZN page, right? Now this is, I'm just saying alleged because I don't know. But allegedly, they will be putting together a Cleveland card. East 99 is when you find me thinking that damn Cleveland is the city when we come from some run, right? Yes, they will be putting together a Cleveland card. Headlined by who? The Cleveland champion, Abdullah Mason, right? The youngest active male boxing champion. That is what I am hearing, and this is all alleged, right? Like I said, I'm really not into the boxing like that, man. I am really not into the boxing like that, but that does kind of make sense, right? When you look at, you know, they just inked the deal, 8 to 10 fights, right? The youngest champion, right? Active male champion. After seeing him on the poster all over, doesn't that kind of make sense, right? Put it in the comments, man. Definitely, if you watch this tomorrow morning, put that in the comments. It's a little bit of boxing for you. But Abdullah Mason is looking like he will definitely be securing one of those hometown fights. Alleged. This is all alleged. I don't know. Because like I said, I'm not really running around trying to cater to covering boxing events unless I get paid, man. You know, I'm trying to get paid, man. If we are talking some sort of a payment to cover events, I don't, you know, let these guys that say they're in the studio that really be in closets do it. They like to work for free. I don't like to work for free, man. You know, it's bad enough. For years, I put out a lot of content for free, but now, like I said, the channel is monetized. We are moving and grooving. As you can see with these, we're doing pre-recorded lives now, man. We're not even giving you those long, dragged out lives, man. That was never the blueprint either, man. Do y'all know that, man? I talked about that a little bit earlier. How these guys sit, you know, they literally sit online for 2-3 hours. That is why the boxing game is where it's at. Because that was never the move, man. If you can honestly sit around for 2 hours live streaming and people are comfortable, like when you watch these, right, you're gonna see like the behind the scenes people are seeing right now, right? And they cut my time down a little bit, but it's all good. Um I done pre-recorded about 4 or 5 videos. I think this is number 4. This is number 4. So we are being productive. This is the 10 time rule, right? The 10 time rule. But shout out to you guys that love to sit online and sit online with a companion. Yeah, you gotta learn how to fly your plane, man. All that podcasting with a crew, loving the crew. That's not the vibes, man. You gotta learn how to podcast by yourself. Get one mic. Get you a mic like this, right? Get you a mic, right? And do your thing, man. Like my brother CW would say, you do your thing, I do my thing. You do your thing, I do my thing. But yeah, Abdullah Mason allegedly is gonna have a hometown fight. Sounds about right, man. I wonder who else would be on that card. Maybe Tiger Johnson, right? Maybe Jared Anderson, right? The Philly, I mean, I was going to Philly. The Philly crew's probably talking about me. The Ohio crew. Maybe all the Ohio players will possibly be on that card. If you know, you know, right? What do you guys think? Put it in the comments. Do you think, because Ohio in top rank, they got Tiger Johnson. And shout out to Tiger. I watched his interview with Najee. I think that was yesterday. It was on the weekend. He was with Najee. And I like how he handled the Bill Haney thing. He said that they all got to see him, right? They got to see him. Because they hopped him, right? Remember that incident that took place at MSG for the Shakur Stevenson card? They hopped him. And he was like, yo, those dudes got to see me. They all got to see me, right? And as they do need to see him, right? But I think they was trying to act like, and I like what he said. And I think I need to do a follow-up on that, right? Because remember, they was trying to push the narrative that Tiger, right? Tiger pressed charges, right? Because remember, I think Devin Bill alluded to the fact that they was arrested or got locked up behind that. And Tiger said on Cigar Talk that he has a manager. And his manager might have did that. And as a manager should, right? Because what is a manager's role? To protect his fighter, right? He protecting his fighter. Tiger is his fighter. So that is the truth. You know, I can see a businessman doing something like that. Because if Tiger is signed, right? Just check this out, right? Break this down for y'all. Y'all gonna watch this and please like, share, subscribe. As a manager, right? Tiger is a asset to the manager who he is signed to. Now, if Tiger sustained any type of injuries in that assault, because that's what that was assault. They jumped him. He was assaulted. Had he sustained injuries, right, that might have railroaded his boxing career, the manager who is managing Tiger now lost an asset. I hate to put it that way, because Tiger is an asset to this manager. They are assets to one another. So when I hear that maybe the manager filed this is what it is, right? He's looking out for his fighter, right? Because Tiger could have seriously been injured. And if he's seriously injured and he cannot fight, Neither Tiger nor his manager is gonna make money. Hopefully y'all are catching this vibe, man. Tuesday morning, man. Feel free to like, share, and subscribe, man. Source Experience, man. Source Experience. Now maybe I will give you a live tonight at the command center. Or maybe not. Oh, you know what I can do? I'm going to the gym when I leave out of here. But what I notice about when I go to the gym and I do live streams in the gym, a lot of you guys that claim to be boxing fans that sit online and talk boxing for hours and hours don't want to give it up. Don't want to give it up, man. Y'all don't want to give it up, man. Y'all do not want to give it up, man. He said, I like you, man. It happens. Right? Y'all don't want to give it up, man. Right? Y'all don't want to give it up, man. Right? Yeah. He said, I like it, man, if it happens. Right? But yeah, that's what Tiger said. And I gotta rewind it because I didn't get a chance to watch it all. Um, but I like how he handled that Bill Haney situation. Right? Definitely liked it that, man. But this is content, man. Fire content. I'm gonna get these videos out. Right? I'm definitely gonna get this airline joint out ASAP. I'm gonna get that out ASAP. That one to be on tonight. So, and this will probably be premiering tomorrow morning, right? Source streaming, man. Source streaming. Now look, I gave y'all the behind the scene views, man. We're gonna wrap all of this up now. Look, let me just show y'all, man. We really are multitasking over here in the studio, as you can see, right? The board is right there if I did want to do the seminars, man. But you know, like I said, y'all don't be out of pocket. Look at the guys. Look at the guys. The guys is over there, man. Look, let me show you the guys. Let me get the guys on. Look, see the guys? The guys is in here, man. It's very noisy, right? It's very noisy, but we working, man. But this is look, man. Look, you want to get on? Look. That's what they want to get on, man. But this is the Source Experience, the news by Shanewz, media marketing management, man. I'm looking like a trophy, man. Am I looking like a trophy? So when you look like a trophy, man, you gotta be, you know, trophies are in high demand. So if I'm looking like a trophy, I gotta be able to protect myself, man. But let's close out with the theme music, man. You know, the theme music. I'll be at the gym. Maybe I'll give you the live stream at the gym, right? Will you guys pull up for that?
Check the blueprint, homie, the hustle's total. Shanewz starts the wave, the vision is golden. Top tier manager, I'm running the whole scene while these rookies just dreaming. I'm keeping it clean. Shanewz brand, we the kings of the fight. War eagles soaring, we taking the light. Dragon riders gallop, destroy the competition. Shanewz on top, that's the worldwide vision.
Shanewz on top, that's the worldwide vision, man. Like, share, and subscribe. Hopefully you enjoyed this Source. Man, Tom, what's going on, good brother?
Hey,
Yo, Tom, we working, Tom. Look,
I'm Champ.
working.
Shout
Look,
out to the Source Talk
y'all just
Podcast.
knocked out
You already know
4
what it is.
videos.
Let's Let's go.
You know, we utilizing the studio setting. Look, we utilizing the studio setting, man. Yo, look, we utilizing the studio setting. Look at the guys, look at the guys, man. Now they hiding. Yeah, they was beating on the glass, man. The guys, they were beating on the glass, man. You know, it's a lot going on today, but we utilizing the studio settings. I knocked out uh four videos, four pre-recorded videos. I'm definitely gonna get two of them up tonight. Definitely the LaGuardia one, right? The LaGuardia, right? And also the Mano. So be on the lookout for those premiering in a couple hours. I'll be dropping those. And then I'll drop this last one that I just did. I'll drop this last one. Look at the guys, man. I'll drop this last one. Um, Probably Tuesday morning. That'll be my Tuesday morning one, right? But yeah, we working, man. We get into this motion. He said the Cleveland card, if it happens, oh yeah, that's happening. Alleged. We're gonna say alleged. You know, it's gonna happen though, CW. It's in the works. It's all in the works. But hey, what do I know, man? Got her looking like a business. Oh yeah, you know we got to. We got to. Look at the guys, man. Yeah, look at the guys. Look at the guys, man. Look at the guys. Look at the guys. The guys are on deck. Look at the guys, man. Look at the guys. See? Look at the guys, man. You gotta have a fan base, man. You see, look, they watching me work, man. The guys are watching me work, man. But I'm about to break the equipment down now, right? A good day at the office, like Tom said, right? Good day at the office. Right? Head to the gym now. Get a little gym content in. But salute to everybody that has been rocking and rolling with me. We only going up from here, man. We only going up from here, man. Tom, I appreciate you, War Eagle General. CW Thumbnails, appreciate you as well, man. Oh, Hog Slayer, what's going on, Hog Slayer? Hold on. Let me get Hog Slayer right, man. Hog Slayer, man. There you go, Hog Slayer. Let me give you your War Eagle wings, brother. But yeah, we just wrapped up a fire session. This is how I'm gonna start incorporating these more. I'm gonna do more pre-recorded sessions, especially when I'm in here in the studio. Since I got the guys in the closets that be copying to crash out and act like they're in the studio when they're really in their closet, man. Nah, highly appreciate you, Hog Slayer. You support the channel, you support the content, man. Because the devil has been busy, man. The devil has been watching, right? And they are trying to trick me out my spot. Like I did a video, Hog Slayer, and I was speaking about how, like, these people be coming for me for my content, right? Like, I have a carry concealed permit, right? Where I can openly carry a gun, right? And people that I know are attempting to wrong me now, they're nervous because they've been doing foul shit. They've been doing a lot of foul shit, man. All right? Look how I'm breaking the equipment down. I'll break it down. Look, yo, the guys is on me. See, look, it's the babies like that let me know that I'm winning, man. Look at these guys, man. Look, the whole time they got here, right? They have been watching me record, man. Right? They've been watching me record, right? And I asked them. I said, yo, y'all want to come up in here? I was gonna let them in. Man. But the kids let me know, man, that I'm winning. Kids, man. Look, I'm just breaking everything down, man. Yo, when I first was coming here, right? Look, kids, man. Yeah, you want to be on the podcast? You could be on the podcast, man. So the kids, you want to be on the podcast? You don't want to be on the podcast? You could be on the podcast. Come be on the podcast, man. You sure? Look, come be on the podcast. Look. Well, he see how he ran. Look, come be on the podcast, man. Look, there you go. Yeah. Come be on the podcast, man. Look. Come be on the podcast, man. Give it up. Look. Give it up. See? The youth, man. They was going crazy the whole time I was in here recording, man. The whole time, man. The whole time, man. But yeah, we done. I'm gonna run to the gym now, man. I'm gonna run to the gym. The guys was in here failing me, man. They was failing me, man. Nah, man. The youth was failing me, man. But that right there is that good positive energy. Like I said, now I'm gonna run to the gym. Yo, man, I could have been on the podcast, man. Look, they still looking. They still looking, man. They could have been on the podcast. I was trying to put them on the podcast, man. I was trying to get them on the podcast, man. But I'm gonna walk out and kick it with them real quick. We did our thing, man. I did my thing. I did my thing tonight, man. Knocked it out, man. Look, it's official, man. You know, you do have options, man. Get you one of these, man. Stop talking about it and get you one. Yeah, how was my podcast? Did I do good? Did I do good? Did I do good? That's the youth, man. They was checking me out the whole time, man. Yes, that's the future. That's the future, man. They gave me that good energy, man. Appreciate you, Hog Slayer. Appreciate you. Yeah, the youth was checking me out, man. They gave me that good reassuring energy. But yeah, I'm about to run to the gym now, y'all. I'm about to run to the gym. Yeah, I feel like I work legs, man. Yo, my legs is mad sore. You do have options. I holla.